Hello everyone and welcome to another video on this channel. Today we will spoil the next team of the week for the game week 3. In the last episode we talked about the matches, because if you don't think how the matches will go on, you cannot predict which is the best team. Obviously it is a kind of a joke, no one can predict exactly the team of the week, but we will try to get the best players in if you want to free hit. Now again, I would not recommend you to wildcard and not even a transfer, because we have this international break and also we have the last 48 hours of the transfer window, and you saw what happened with Xavi Simons. He was between Chelsea and Tottenham. Now because he's going to Tottenham, maybe some players in Tottenham's team are not so attractive. Maybe if he would come to Chelsea, some players from Chelsea were not the same. So this is why I'm telling you, if it's possible to not make a transfer this weekend, it would be the best. If you are forced to do it, you can look at the free hit and get someone from there. Also, when you transfer, you need to take into consideration the next matches, but during the free hit I will explain some players that have good fixtures from that team. So let's go on. I want to show you my team because I'm not in love with my team for game week 3. I have Pickford in goal. He was sensational last week, but Everton doesn't look like the best defending team. They leaked a lot. Okay, they have an easy match with Wolves, but it's not the easy matchup. Van de Ven, he's against a fun attacking team. Euro, it's okay. I have Gabriel, which is against Liverpool. Caicedo against Fulham, I'm okay. Wirtz, I'm not so happy with him because he blanked 2 matches, but again, and he has a tough matchup against Arsenal. With Rodgers, I'm okay. With Rodgers, this match I'm not okay because I think it will be a low scoring match. With João Pedro, I'm okay. With Ekitike, same thing. He is against Arsenal, but I'm more optimistic with him than I am with Wirtz. And the last one, Haaland, it's fine. So I would considering selling Frimpong because it's injured and bringing a player like Munoz in the team. But what happened if Gw3 move to Liverpool? Then I will have a great Liverpool defense against Burnley team. So maybe I want to play Frimpong. So this is why I don't want to rush. And you can say, oh, but he did well in the first 2 weeks. We didn't maybe do so well, and it's kind of frustrating. But you can think from my point of view also. If you do great, you think, I can make 3 transfers because I have a lot of points, I can change things. Trust me, the value of having 2 free transfers after game week 3, after international break, after the transfer window is done, it's so much valuable. This is why I'm telling you, do not make transfers unless you are forced to do it. Now let's get on with the free hit. So let's start with the goalkeeper. I picked Sels because they have at home against West Ham. West Ham looked kind of bad with Chelsea. They scored the goal, but it was kind of lucky goal. I'm not the most happy with Sels, but you can put 3 players from one team. So I had to go with Nottingham. In the defense, I picked Dorgu, Milenkovic and Cucurella. Dorgu, I picked him because he's a defender in this game, but when Manchester play, he's like a winger. Manchester play 3 at the back, so he can get involved in the attack. But if you pick Euro or De Ligt from my point of view, is fine. Nothing is wrong. They have a chance at corner, but Dorgu has a chance in the free play. The second player is Milenkovic, same reason. He plays against Newcastle, and also he plays against West Ham, and also West Ham leaked a lot at corners, so he has a chance to score. Cucurella against Fulham, we know the drill. We expect Chelsea to not concede, or if Chelsea concede, maximum 1 goal. Cucurella also is involved in the attacking phase, so obviously it's a great choice. Now we picked 3 midfielders: Kudus, Cunha, Mbeumo and Neto. If you see here, I have 1 million, so if you want to improve some players, you can improve. You can go from Kudus to Johnson if you want. Kudus is the better player, but Johnson cut more inside, so both of them are okay, but I would not play both of them. I would pick 2 players from Manchester United because the fixtures is much more favorable from Manchester United. Now, at Manchester United, I picked Cunha and Mbeumo. If you want to pick Bruno Fernandes, you can go with him. I would not. And the reason is Bruno play like a CM. He's not so advanced. I can see him going so involved in goals, maybe on assists. Okay, you can say he has the penalties, but I think it's not enough. Cunha and Mbeumo are clearly more advanced, capable of scoring more, assisting more. But if you want to go with Bruno, you have the budget. And the last one is Pedro Neto, which I think against Fulham, again Chelsea, I think will score. Now here you can change if you want Neto with other player, but I cannot see an easier fixtures. You have to put 3 players from the same team, from one team. So I picked triple Manchester United, triple Nottingham, and triple Chelsea. And now the attack. We have João Pedro, Wood, and Haaland. The obvious choice. Haaland is against Brighton. They didn't start well. Wood against West Ham, great choice. And João Pedro against Fulham. Now for the bench: Dubravka, Barnes, Reinildo, and Konsa. Now for the captain option this weekend, it is between Haaland, Wood, Manchester United midfielder, or João Pedro. The decision is tough, to be fair. I think personally I would go with Haaland or Wood, and let me explain you why. The way City and Nottingham play, they will create an attacker, a high scoring attacker, so they concentrate a lot of their play on their attacker. Both Wood and Haaland are a guarantee on penalties, and if I'm looking to other options like João Pedro, Pedro Neto, if you look at Chelsea can score from many ways. They don't play for João Pedro like City play for Haaland or Nottingham play for Wood, you know. Also, João Pedro is not a guarantee on penalties. Okay, he's a great one, but also at Chelsea we have Enzo Fernandez who can take them. And again, with Manchester United, I don't trust them enough. They can blunder the game. Obviously, you have to put three of them against Burnley, but putting 3 of them and assigning a captain is kind of risky. And also, you don't know what to assign because Manchester play on both sides. They don't concentrate their play to one player. So
I think Cunha and Mbeumo have similar chances to score, but kinda they split the chances, if you understand what I say, where Wood and Haaland get most of them. So it is between Wood and Haaland, and obviously I will pick Haaland as the number one option. But maybe you don't have Haaland in your team. So obviously if you don't have Haaland in your team, the second decision for me is between Wood and João Pedro. Probably I would take Wood. I'm not sure. Both of them are okay. But I think I would pick Wood. The third option I would pick João Pedro. And the fourth option I would pick someone from Manchester United. Again, I will not do a video about wildcard, because playing wildcard right now I think it's a madness. And I would not triple captain. I see no reason to triple captain. I'd see no reason to bench boost right now. I think a lot of people are in a position that have injury players. So if you look for transfers, I think right now the best transfers, if you are forced to do a transfer, is obviously a player from Spurs like Kudus or Johnson, but I will pick Kudus obviously. Wood also has great fixtures, and apart from these ones, to be fair, I would stay away. Maybe Semenyo could be a great option if you need. Now if you need in defense a player, also is a tough one, but I would go with Milenkovic. I think it's a great option. The fixtures are pretty nice. Cucurella also, it's a great option. And also Dortmund, it's a great option because he's only 4.5 million and he's playing like a wingback. All of these three are nice options. I think this is the video for this week. After we finish with game week 3, we see the transfers and we can think the wild card if you want. We can think the 2 or 3 transfers for the next international break. So we will have more discussions after the game week 3. But before that, let's keep it patient. You saw my team. I'm not happy with my team into the game week 3, but it is what it is. If you can skip the transfers on this week, it would be perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, have a good day.